Welcome back to New Day Northwest. For those battling an addiction, treatment is not ever as simple as a one-size-fits-all solution. Well, luckily, there is a treatment center in Bellevue where you can receive personalized care and even make lifelong connections. It's called Hotel California by the Sea, and here to tell us more is their nursing administrator, Caroline Zanvakis, and admissions supervisor, Allie Wile. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
This is a great and important topic because there are a lot of places, but tell me about Hotel California by the Sea and who you are and what you treat.
Yeah, so Hotel California by the Sea got our name from our flagship location in Orange County, California. And about 7 years ago, we opened in Bellevue and Kirkland.
Okay.
And then since then, probably 6 or so years ago, opened in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we treat men, women, and young adults who are struggling with substance use disorder, as well as co-occurring disorders such as anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and we offer all levels of care. So detox, residential, day treatment, intensive outpatient.
That's incredible. And a lot of the times, all those things you mentioned are combined into one. And so you really do need somebody who can help you with all those things. There is, like I was kind of mentioning, a mental health component to the condition of addiction. And it is a disease. I mean, this is what the government has said. This is a disease. How important is it to address both the mental health and this disease portion?
Vitally important. You know, most people that struggle with substances don't wake up one day and say, I think I want to affect everyone in my life today.
Yeah.
I think I want to become dependent. You know I didn't, and I'm an alumni, and I'm in long-term recovery. Yeah, and you know, I know by now we've all heard of the skyrocketing number of opioid overdoses and fentanyl and all these substances out there. And truly, people that struggle with substances or with alcohol often have used those as a form of relief from some type of underlying depression, anxiety, trauma. And so when we don't have coping mechanisms, we turn to whatever's in front of us.
Yeah.
And so if we're here just to treat the individual for their substances or for the alcohol, inevitably they're going to turn to some other type of coping mechanism, which may not be a healthy one. And so we need to work on this and work on the underlying things at the same time with coping mechanisms, with therapeutic modalities, so that they don't feel the need to mask that with anything.
Well, that's just it. And this is a nationwide issue right now. Thank you, by the way, for sharing your truth and your history. We appreciate that. Tell me a little bit about how you would know if someone or a loved one is needing help.
Sure. So, I mean, it really varies from person to person, but some really common signs of withdrawal that we see are isolation. So you start to see kind of lower work performance, lower school performance, and then on the outside, person can be tremulous, sweating, they'll have difficulty sleeping, nausea, vomiting. I mean, kind of the list goes on and on.
Yeah. It just seems like it's such an important part, the medical aspect to treatment. Why is that so important?
So for the medical aspect, when you detox on your own, not only is it incredibly isolating, it's actually very dangerous. It puts you at risk for a number of symptoms, including seizure. You can find yourself in the hospital. So at our center, when you come into detox, you meet with a doctor. We create a personalized treatment plan just for you and medication management to get you through to that other side, which is so important. You have nurses around the clock. You meet with the doctor every day to ensure that that treatment plan is going well. And then after that, we treat the psychiatric portion, which is you don't just want to treat the symptoms of the disease, you need to treat the disease itself.
Okay, this is a look at your facility in Bellevue. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it isn't like, okay, I'm in a state center that's got, green walls. I mean, this is beautiful. I think about, actually, to be totally honest with you, my little sister, she's been in and out of recovery for years. And the places that I've gone and seen her go, I think that's part of why it hasn't stuck, too, because she's just wanted to get out of those situations. Should someone, I don't know, I guess it's such a hard thing when a family is out there dealing with this, and I feel you if you've been there. What should someone do if they feel like a loved one is really struggling with addiction? How can you start that conversation?
Yeah, I mean, give us a call.
Okay.
We are the experts. I was someone that over a decade ago, I had no idea what to do, so I turned to the experts, and it truly, we offer complimentary consultations. We're happy to talk with people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if they themselves think they might be struggling and, going through some of those symptoms that Caroline mentioned, or if they have a loved one that's exhibiting any of those. So we're available anytime. We can help guide people through that process of what it looks like to get into treatment, and oftentimes it's their brothers, fathers, mothers, sisters, wives. Anyone can really struggle with this, and there's so many great things that we can help with as far as walking through those different steps, and we're here anytime.
And there's no shame.
No.
And that's what I love about being able to come to someone like you to just ask. It's just having that healthy, helpful conversation and support. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing your story. And if you'd like to get in touch with Hotel California by the Sea, call the number on your screen for a complimentary consultation. You can't lose with that. Well, Gertrude Stein once said, "A rose is a rose is a rose." I'm not sure what she actually meant by that, but I'm going to assume she knew Master Gardener Cisco Morris is coming up next. And we are pruning roses. Stick around.
Portions of New Day Northwest are sponsored by Hotel California by the Sea, Bellevue.